Virgo, something rare is approaching, and it has your name written all over it. On September 8th, the skies will burn red with a blood moon awakening. But this is not just a spectacle in the heavens. No, this is a cosmic storm, one that does not simply glow above you, but one that pierces deep into your very soul. It will not ask politely, it will not whisper, it will demand that you face what you have avoided for far too long. And here is the truth most people never hear. This blood moon does not just mark an astrological event, it ignites your hidden soul contract, the sacred agreement you made before stepping into this lifetime. Yes, Virgo, you heard that right. Long before you took your first breath, long before you carried this name, this body, this story, your soul made promises. Promises to grow, to learn, to serve, to transform. But the universe is not content with intentions alone. Now, under this blood moon, it comes to collect. It will test you, not with easy questions, not with gentle nudges, but with trials sharp enough to shake your core. If you have felt lately like the world has been closing in, like time itself has been building towards some unseen climax, you are not imagining it. This is the moment your soul has been preparing for. The blood moon is not random. It is a cosmic signal, a reminder that your purpose cannot be delayed any longer. And when its crimson light falls upon you, Virgo, you will feel it, not just in your mind, but in your bones. This is the turning point, the hour when fate collides with choice, the moment where you either rise into the contract your soul signed, or collapse under the weight of fear and hesitation. So let me ask you this. When the blood moon reveals the test, will you face it? Will you rise? Or will you run, leaving your destiny waiting in the shadows? The universe already knows your answer. But Virgo, do you? Virgo, listen closely, because September 8th is not just another day on the calendar. It is not an ordinary night sky. It is a cosmic alignment, a rare convergence where the moon, the earth, and hidden karmic currents all synchronize in ways you cannot ignore. This is the blood moon awakening. And for you, Virgo, this one strikes deeper than most. Why? Because the blood moon does not simply illuminate the sky. It pierces through the 6th house of your astrological chart. And that house rules over some of the most defining parts of who you are. Your sense of duty, your commitments to truth, your devotion to order, healing, and service. The moon's crimson light is not soft, not gentle. It is sharp, cutting, undeniable. It's like a mirror held up to your soul. And in that mirror, you will be forced to confront the one question the universe has been waiting to ask. Have you honored your purpose? Have you stayed true to your promises? Or have you chosen comfort, delay, and avoidance over truth? Because here's the thing, Virgo, this life of yours is not random. You didn't arrive here just to go through the motions, to check boxes, to play it safe. You came here with a mission written into your very energy field. And when the blood moon aligns on September 8th, it activates that mission like a switch being flipped. For months, maybe even years, you may have felt restless. You've sensed that something bigger was waiting, but every time you got close, fear pulled you back. Every time you tried to step forward, doubt whispered, "Not yet. Wait a little longer." But the truth is, time is up. The universe is no longer willing to wait. And that's why this moment matters. September 8th is a checkpoint. Think of it as a spiritual exam. Not one of those ordinary tests with paper and ink, but one written in energy, experience, and choice. And Virgo, you cannot cheat this exam. You cannot delay it. You cannot hide from it. The blood moon is asking you to step fully into who you were meant to be. Not half-heartedly, not later, but now. And if you've been living aligned, if you've been doing the work, you will feel supported, carried even empowered by this cosmic wave. But if you've been hiding, denying, or escaping, this moon will feel heavy, like a weight pressing on your chest, like the universe is standing before you saying, "It's time, no more running." So understand this, Virgo. September 8th matters because it is not about the stars above you. It is about the truth within you. And on this night, the universe will not just ask, it will require you to answer. Virgo, the energy of this blood moon will not simply pass over you like a breeze. It will sink into you. It will stir emotions you thought were buried. It will push open doors you thought you had locked long ago. On September 8th, you may first feel it as a strange restlessness, like your spirit is too big for your chest, like something inside you is pushing to break free. You may find it hard to sit still, hard to focus, hard to silence the noise within. This is the universe whispering, your time has come. Stop pretending you don't feel it. Then comes the ache of memory. Old pains may rise, betrayals that cut deep, trust that was broken, moments where you knew you failed yourself. These aren't resurfacing to punish you, Virgo. They are coming back to be healed, to be released, so you can no longer use them as excuses to stay small. And then, just as the tension peaks, you may feel a flash, a strike of clarity, the kind that stops you in your tracks, a truth that you can no longer deny. It might come in a single thought, a sudden realization, or even in a conversation where someone says words that pierce like lightning. This is the blood moon's true power. It cracks open your subconscious, pulls out what's hidden, and places it right in front of you. Not to shame you, not to hurt you, but to remind you, you are not here to simply live routines. You are not here just to check boxes, to survive day by day. You came here to fulfill a cosmic contract, and every restless breath, every resurfacing pain, every flash of clarity is the universe pushing you closer to that truth. But Virgo, hear this carefully. If you try to ignore it, if you brush it off as just another mood, the pressure will not go away. It will only grow. Because the universe is endlessly patient, but it is also endlessly persistent. It will circle back again and again, reminding you of the promises your soul made before you came into this life. This is not something you can escape. It is something you are meant to embrace. Virgo, long before you opened your eyes in this lifetime, long before you took your first breath, you made an agreement. It wasn't signed with pen and paper. It wasn't witnessed in courts or stamped with a seal. It was written in energy, in spirit, in intention. This was your soul contract, a sacred pact between you and the universe. A promise you made not out of obligation, but out of love for your own growth and for the world you would touch. And within this contract, 3 promises stand above all others. The first is the promise to serve with integrity. Virgo, you came into this life with a gift for healing, for organizing, for bringing light into places of chaos. Your service isn't about being perfect. It's about being real, being reliable, being true. Where others collapse in disorder, you bring balance. Where others spread confusion, you bring clarity. This is not just a skill, it is your soul's duty. The second promise is to confront shadow. You agreed that you would not run forever from pain. Yes, it may have broken you at times. Yes, it may have left scars that still sting. But your contract was not about avoiding the darkness. It was about transforming it. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every wound you've endured was never meant to bury you. It was meant to forge wisdom, to awaken resilience, to make your spirit unshakable. And the third promise is perhaps the most powerful, to awaken others by example, not by preaching, not by forcing, not by demanding others follow your way. No, your contract is about living so authentically, so truthfully that your very presence becomes a light others can't help but notice. When you choose courage, you show others how to choose it. When you live your truth, you give others permission to do the same. This, Virgo, is how you quietly but powerfully change the world. And now, as the blood moon rises on September 8th, it brings you face to face with this contract. It asks you directly, have you honored these promises? Have you stepped into service, confronted your shadows, and inspired others by your truth? Or have you delayed, abandoned, or forgotten what your soul once vowed? The universe is not asking to punish you. It is asking to awaken you, because the time to remember your contract is now. Virgo, understand this. The universe does not test you with easy choices. It does not ask you to solve puzzles you can complete in your sleep. No, the real tests are the ones that shake your core, the ones that demand you choose between who you have been and who you are becoming. And under the blood moon on September 8th, 3 tests may rise before you. The test of truth. This is the moment when someone around you may lie, betray, or conceal something important. It could be a friend who hides their true intentions, a partner who withholds honesty, or even you, avoiding your own inner truth. The question is, will you confront it head-on, risking conflict but standing in integrity? Or will you keep the peace, bite your tongue, and allow falsehood to linger? Virgo, your contract demands honesty. This test reveals whether you will live in truth or settle for silence. The test of fear. This is the opportunity that both excites and terrifies you. It may be a chance to start something new, to speak up, to step into a bigger role, but it will come wrapped in uncertainty. Your heart will race, your hands may tremble, your mind will shout, "Don't do it, it's too risky." The question is, will you leap anyway? Or will you cling to safety, telling yourself, maybe later, maybe when I'm ready? Virgo, this is the universe asking if you truly trust your wings. The test of patience. This one will test you quietly but deeply. You will want instant results, quick rewards, visible progress, but instead, delays may appear. Things will move slower than you expect. And the real question is, will you give up, frustrated, or will you trust that divine timing is aligning things perfectly behind the scenes? Patience, Virgo, is the bridge between intention and manifestation. Understand this clearly. These tests are not punishments. They are alignments. They are the universe's way of saying, show me that you are ready to live your soul contract fully. Every choice you make on September 8th will echo beyond this single day. Each test is not about winning or losing. It's about proving who you truly are. Virgo, when the blood moon casts its crimson glow across the sky, something profound begins to stir within you. This is not only a night of cosmic alignment, it is a night of revelation. The choices you thought were buried, the decisions you believed were behind you, will return and knock softly at the door of your soul. You will feel it in subtle ways at first. A memory rising suddenly, a dream so vivid it feels like a message, a familiar face reappearing when you least expect it. And you may wonder, why is this surfacing now? The answer is simple. The universe is merciful. It does not only test, it offers redemption. The friendships you once abandoned but secretly longed to heal. The love you never fully claimed because fear held you back. The career paths or passions you delayed because they felt too risky. All of these may reappear, not to haunt you, not to punish you, but to offer one final chance. Because Virgo, you need to understand this. Life does not close doors as often as you think. More often, it waits. It waits for the moment when you are strong enough, wise enough, and brave enough to choose differently. And under this blood moon, those choices return like shadows, not to frighten you, but to free you. This is your moment to break cycles. Cycles of self-doubt, cycles of hesitation, cycles of giving too much while receiving too little. The blood moon is like a key, unlocking the doors of destiny that you once left unopened. And yes, Virgo, the weight of these choices will feel heavy. Your heart may pound. You may question if you are truly ready. But hear this, the universe never brings something back unless your soul is prepared to face it. This night is about karma, but not the kind you fear. It is not punishment. It is opportunity. It is the cosmos saying, if you failed before, try again now. If you ran before, stand still now. If you doubted before, believe now. And if you have ever felt regret for what you lost, this is the moment to let regret transform into courage, to finally choose the path your heart always longed to choose, not the safe path, not the easy path, but the true path. Virgo, this is the awakening, the hour when the past and future meet in your present. The universe is giving you the chance to rewrite the ending of old stories and to finally live the story your soul was born to tell. Virgo, let's talk about what happens if you face the test and pass it. Because the blood moon doesn't bring trials just to challenge you, it brings them to unlock your next level of life. And if you step through with courage, something extraordinary begins to unfold. First, your intuition unlocks. The fog that has clouded your vision begins to lift. Suddenly, you don't just think, you know. You sense when people are being honest, when opportunities are aligned, when timing is right. It's as if an inner compass has been recalibrated, pointing you directly toward truth. Second, your path clears. All the blocks, the endless delays, the resistance you've been fighting against, they begin to dissolve, like doors that once seemed sealed now swing wide open. Opportunities that once felt just out of reach begin to flow toward you with ease. What once required struggle now unfolds naturally because you are finally walking in alignment with your contract. Third, your abundance multiplies. And this is not just about money, though financial blessings often follow. This is about abundance in every form. Relationships that nourish instead of drain you, opportunities that uplift instead of exhaust you, and experiences that expand your soul instead of shrinking it. The universe always rewards alignment, Virgo, and when you honor your promises, it sends energy back in waves of support, growth, and prosperity. Now let me be clear, this reward is not about instant fame, lottery wins, or overnight miracles. It is something better. It is a gift far more precious than quick wealth. It is peace. It is wholeness. It is the knowing that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. When you live in that state of alignment, Virgo, you stop chasing and start receiving. You stop forcing and start flowing. You stop asking, when will it be my time? Because you realize your time is already here. This deep peace becomes the soil from which everything else grows. And yes, from that peace, financial blessings can come. From that peace, love can enter. From that peace, opportunities can multiply. Because when your energy is aligned, the external world begins to mirror it back. Passing this blood moon test is not about surviving a cosmic storm. It's about transforming into someone who thrives within it. And when you do, Virgo, you step into a season where the universe no longer feels like it is pushing against you. Instead, it feels like it is carrying you forward. But Virgo, let's be honest, not every soul chooses to rise when the universe calls. Some resist, some deny, some cling to comfort, hoping that if they stay quiet, the test will pass them by. But here's the truth, the universe doesn't forget. And if you turn away from your soul contract under this blood moon, the pressure doesn't disappear, it intensifies. The first warning comes in opportunities. The very doors that were meant to open may suddenly slam shut. A career path may dissolve overnight. A project may collapse without reason. It's not punishment, it's alignment. The universe says, if you won't walk through the doorway I've prepared, then I will remove it until you are ready. The second warning arrives in relationships. People may leave suddenly. Connections that felt secure may break apart. Truths may be revealed that shake your faith in others. Because Virgo, if your soul contract demands authenticity, the universe will strip away every bond built on illusion. Better to stand in truth alone than to be surrounded by false comfort. The third warning may even touch your health. When you ignore your soul path, your body often carries the burden. Exhaustion, anxiety, sudden ailments, they can appear as signals that something inside is misaligned. The universe is saying, listen, if you won't hear me with your mind, I'll make you feel it with your body. This is why the blood moon on September 8th is not a moment to take lightly. You cannot outrun your contract. You cannot silence the call. At best, you can delay it. But every delay only strengthens the storm. Every time you refuse the lesson, it comes back heavier, sharper, louder. And Virgo, you've already carried enough weight in this lifetime. You know how heavy it feels to carry unspoken truths. You know the cost of sacrificing your joy for the sake of control. You know how it feels to watch opportunities slip away because fear held you back. The blood moon doesn't want to punish you, it wants to free you. But if you resist, it will use force, because your soul came here with a mission and the universe will not let you abandon it. So understand this, September 8th is your chance to step willingly, to choose alignment instead of being pushed into it, to accept your contract before the storm grows too fierce. The choice is yours, Virgo. But remember, ignoring the blood moon is not the end of the test. It is only the beginning of a harder one. So Virgo, after everything we've uncovered together tonight, I need to ask you something real. When the blood moon rises on September 8th, what will you do? Will you face the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how raw? Or will you hide from it again, hoping the storm passes without shaking your world? Will you honor the contract your soul wrote before this lifetime? Or will you break it once more, slipping back into patterns you swore you'd never repeat? Will you rise into awakening, stepping boldly into the role the universe designed for you? Or will you fall back into fear, pretending the call isn't meant for you? Virgo, the universe is watching, your ancestors are watching, and most importantly, your own soul is watching. It has been waiting, quietly, patiently, for you to finally step forward. And now, the time has come, not tomorrow, not someday, now. This is the closing of an old cycle and the doorway to a new one. The blood moon is not simply a cosmic event, it is your soul's mirror. It shows you who you are, what you've been avoiding, and the truth you can no longer run from. But here's the beautiful part. You are not powerless in this. You are not a victim of fate. You hold the choice. You hold the power. And the blood moon is simply revealing the stage where you must finally act. So I ask you, deeply, personally, which test are you already feeling inside you? Is it the test of truth, a moment where lies or silence can no longer be tolerated? Is it the test of fear, where the opportunity you want most also terrifies you? Or is it the test of patience, where everything you've been waiting for is just within reach, but not quite ready yet, and you must trust the timing? Tell me in the comments. Don't just listen, declare it, because your words are powerful. Your choice to acknowledge the test is already the first step in passing it. And know this, Virgo, you are not alone. Every soul watching this, every heart hearing these words, is also on their own journey. Together, we rise higher when we share, when we speak, when we stand in truth. So as September 8th approaches, remember, the universe is not against you. It is shaping you. It is reminding you of who you truly are. The only question left is, will you answer the call?